What's up, guys? We are live. Let me refresh, make sure this is working, and make sure you can hear me and see me. I've been a little sick. I hope all the El Paso hustlers have been taking full advantage because I haven't been going out and getting it. I've been sick, trying to rebuild, so I don't know how long this show is going to be. I should be resting, but hey, show must go on. Ron J, what's up? Kareem, Lit Cherry Vlogs, eBay Joey, Steven, Robert, let's see, Matt Stees, Gritty Girl Boss, see you soon, Flips, Mimi, Little Baby Landon, what's up? District Deals, Stevie D, Sin City Sorcerer Lopez, we need to talk soon about the Vegas stuff. Ron J, yes, let's go. What's up, everybody? So yeah, we'll see how long the show lasts. I really wanted to do Smash or Pass today, but because of being a little sick and getting over this cold, just I'll have to do it next week. We need to make sure that Smash or Pass is like a fully dedicated show. Let me see, Ross Shallington, you've been killing it out there. Faith Lopez, what's up? Let me get super spammy. Free spam. I'm trying, but they're going quick. The chat is going quick. All right. First time, Derek. What's up? Okay, so let me get off of this, and we'll get into the show. What we're talking about first. Let me see. All right, entire screen share. Get this off of here. Get this off of here. Okay, can you see everything? Seems like every week we've been talking about these same two shoes, but hey, one down, one more to go. So bread fours. Is everybody happy with the outcome of the bread fours? Was everybody able to get, a pair or two for themselves? Let me know. Was it that hard? On the app? Did you get that many in your area, your store? I mean, I don't think it was that difficult. There was a lot of pairs out there. I think grade school, toddler, there's still, a plethora of them out there. Solfed, I know you've been killing it out there with both of these. But I do think something worth doubling up, bread fours. Travis Scott, this is going to be our last chance for retail if possible, and even then, it's just going to be near impossible somewhat. I mean, the people that I know that have been doing well right now, they've been on top of their game, and if you just think you're going to be able to just go wherever you want and get one, that's not going to happen. So really try to plan that out if you plan to get one to resell or for the collection. Anybody here plan to get one for themselves and really just like the shoe and you really wanted to rock one? Let me know in the comments. But I think for the most part, people are looking to flip them. And it's kind of crazy, though, when they were at like $1,600, $1,200 range. And now they're at like $700 to $800. So if you did want to rock them, it's still going to cost you. But, I mean, half the price of what it was, the market value where it was at. All right. Word of the week. Let me see. Ever try bots for it? I'm just saying that people that have been getting them been on top of their game. I don't run bots. I really don't care for bots. For the people that do, I know they've already been killing it. So, need versus want, and need is our word of the week. In case you haven't noticed, there's been new people watching the channel, and a lot of new comments have been coming in. And it's kind of funny because the people who have been watching the channel for a while now have been like defending it. And listen, haters are going to come in regardless, but need versus want. Obviously, people don't need Travis Scott ones. They don't need Air Max 97s or bread fours, things like that. It's a want. And of course, we'll talk about that more later on when we talk about the what's going on right now as far as sneaker reselling. So that's later on. All right. New stores that are opening. Springfield. First, I thought Springfield, obviously Simpsons, but Springfield plans May 16th, which is in 8 days. Opening store Marshalls. If you're in this area, you better be there. at whatever grand opening this Marshalls and yeah, site of a former Kmart. No surprise there. So Springfield, let me know if you're in this area. You plan to go there. Williamsburg, so District Deals, and I think this is like at a store that's moving, and so it's not necessarily a new store. I think they're just moving the store to a different location. But maybe you'll see District Deals there in the flesh for Marshall's opening. That one, I don't know when that one's opening. Oh, reopen. Oh, May 16th too? It's kind of crazy. You're at 8 days. Same thing. But if you're in this area, also let me know in the chat. Georgetown, what's up in the feed? Fabian, hit that like button. Appreciate that. Just got back from local Burlington, dry as a bone. Dapper fanatic. We're going to talk about what's been going on, Burlington, Marshalls, and everything. Lafayette looks like Indiana getting department store open. Oh, Burlington department store. So this one is opening window. Didn't say. Oh, October 2nd. Man, we got a while, but new Burlington. This one would be smart to go to grand opening if you can. Let's see, Will, you're late, but you're here. That's all that matters. All right, let's get into the power rankings. Number 4 and number 5, they remain the same. TJ Maxx right now, no one else has tagged me on anything, but I know TJ Maxx does have some soccer jerseys. I think I've been seeing more of the the Jordan, Nike. No, I mean, it's been kind of the same stuff, but they've been like $49.99 for the soccer jerseys. Some of the high-end gloves are like mixed in between TJ Maxx and Marshalls. So that's also there. And NMD's more for women's. So that's where we're at for TJ Maxx. Now, Ross, I'm leaving at number 3. But I think all 3 of them right now, Ross, Burlington, and Marshalls, might be our somewhat slowest that we've been. It seemed like we'd been on fire for the last at least 2 months. I think right now they're kind of like in a weird place to where we've seen the same stuff right now. Ross has been, at least in my area, the driest I've seen it in a while. So Ross at 3 stars, up tempos, more foam posits, which like now there's a green one, there's like that metallic and with white combination. We still have that pinkish one out there. Speed Turfs, the Giants colorway seems like the only one out there, and some of the golf shoes are still there. I did see a size 15 in the Jordan 9 cleats. I was like, oh man, 15. All right. So some of the people that tagged me, think TNC, Jordan 3. This looks like kids though. Men's? It's kind of a weird. So 6.5, but they had it on men's, $19.99. I don't know what happened there. Maybe this was a random return. I don't think anybody else with the Jordan 3s, even in this color. I remember seeing them at the outlet for kids. They were really cheap, but the tag thing is kind of weird. $19.99 and it says it was 6.5. And of course, note the flip it is there. Only $20? Nice. All right, next one. Chris Ramos 360, shout out to you. And it looks like a bunch of the Speed Turfs we just talked about. And District Deals, definite pass for me in the comments. And $59.99, I think, is what they were priced at. And I think, yeah, I finished my Ross video. That one will come out soon. But a lot of the same color we've seen, this giant Speed Turf out there. I've also seen them at my outlets. So I'm pretty sure there's going to be just a plethora of these everywhere. Let me go to the next one. So Ross Shallington, shout out to you. $49.99, 7.5. So this is kind of like the that greenish, weirdish looking one, but yet the metallic. This is a nice color. Like I can definitely see good money coming for this metallic silver. Compared to the pinkish one that we also got, and then what was the one before that? I don't even know what the official names are. But this is the 4th foam posit colorway we've seen. in the women's section. So if you can find that, $49.99. But Ross Shallington doing just killing it out there on all stores. So let me see. Speed turf any size you want at my Ross today. There we go. From Chris. Impression of you spot on. It's hilarious. Passed on speed turfs. Damn broke. Ross Shallington. 4th installment of the foams. Yes. So there we go. Ross Shallington. Shout out to you. And all right, that was it for Ross. As far as like, if you've tagged me today, you're going to be on the next episode. I did all of this thing yesterday. I do the full breakdown, so you'll be in the next one. But for the most part, that was it for Ross. Anything else you want to throw out there for Ross that I think we've missed, or maybe something we haven't really seen lately? But like I said, I think this has been the slowest for Ross that we've seen in the last 2 months or so. Let me see. Speed turfs are too much for resale. Summit White sold a pair 111 on Monday from Texas Pete. So there we go. Marshalls, I'm keeping them at the same 3 stars, but it is ranked a little bit above. So high-end cleats, 4Ds, which more people have been finding them. Air Max 95. The high-end gloves are still there. Ultra Boost. And of course, the Dunk Low, which you saw that in my video. District Deals also tagged me on that. So we're going to take a look at it. Marshalls, Soles and Stitches passed on some $80 LeBrons, which I don't know why LeBron 13s are back. I thought they were over and done with. It's almost like they came back with KD 8s and other old stuff. Come on, Marshalls, you know better than that. But $80 for these, and yes, so you did pass. You're drunk with these prices. I was just surprised they were back, period. District Deals with the orange box Nike Dunk Low, and looks like some pretty good sizes there, like 6 and 7. Those will do well. 4.5, a little small, but regardless, this is one of those things where you just take all of them, especially for the price. What, $39.99? So yeah, shout out District Deals. Those are never going away. I know the 13s. I don't know what happened there, but there you go. Shout out District Deals. Next one, CB Deals for Mercurial Touch Elite, the gloves. So $19.99, and it looks like most of them are irregular. So if perfect, and these are different, I think, from some of the other gloves people have been finding. But gloves out there to be bought if you can find them. I haven't seen them in my area, but then again, only have a couple of Marshalls, but I'm still going to look, see what happens. But shout out to CB Deals. All right, 760 cleater, and found some youth jerseys at Marshalls. And I went through this whole photo thing, but it has a bunch of youth jerseys. $15, that's a good deal. Most of them being Adidas, and depends on, you know, the team, whatever, you can make some money on those. So shout out to you. Next one. Oh, that's it. So here we are, Burlington. For $100, some Caden. There we go. 4Ds. 4 stars for Burlington. High-end cleats, Air Max 97s, Vapor Max. Golf shoes are still there. 270s, Air Max 95, Air Max Deluxe, and of course now the Off-White for toddlers, which we're going to break that down in the listings. Make sure we're not frozen. Are we good? We're good. Okay. All right. Still kicking it sports with KD 11s. This is from kids, and I picked those up. Better size too at 6.5. Next one, Sal Kicks, and $59.99 for the Air Max 95. Says a little dry, so just took one photo with 95s right there on the floor. Next one, Ron Sells. So some of these Adidas basketballs for actual teams, I haven't seen that before. Maybe I haven't really been paying attention. Most of the basketballs I see are RBX in the Hustler Hex colorway. I don't really see anything like this. But white one, $7.99, the other one at $9.99. So I picked up that and got some other stuff in the cart. Next one, Think TNC. And yeah, Jordan 1 Low, $49.99, size 12.5 on that rare size. Oh, there's no to flip it again. Should do his voice. Is that a Shadow Low? So there he is. Next one. Lee Owens finally Burlington find Oreo Kyrie. And this one, I don't know what the price was, but shout out to you. And next one is this one was kind of funny that so someone did a nice little trade and left their shoes there. I don't know why you tagged me on this, but it was pretty funny though. Leaving. How do you leave with another pair of Burlington shoes if they have the sensors all over them? How did that happen? How did you leave, or how did someone leave these crusty old Reebok Quick Chase and did the little switcheroo? Like District Deal said, I don't know how that happened, but there you go. Whoever got away, they got away with a steal. Think TNC also with the Stella McCartney Ultra Boost, which also Hustle B did find some. He posted that recently, and looks like they're selling for really good money. I don't know what the price is on these. 49, 39. I don't know. Let me know. And yeah, good deal on there. Great find. All right, and District Deals. Of course, District Deals. Superfly Elite 360 at Burlington, $24.99. And looks like what, 2 pairs? Yeah, 2 pairs. Get out of this. What does the comparable value say? 206? Okay. 206. Nice, cool metallic bottoms on those. What's the size? I can't really see. 9.5? Maybe? Let me know. All right, I picked up one. Oh, that's from Hustle B. Stella's at Ross too. Oh, good to know. I thought they were just at Burlington. But Superfly Elite 360, great steal here for that price. District Deals. And of course, Ross Shallington again, who has been killing it all around, $24.99. And you know, a lot of people sent me messages in the very beginning, and I think Adriana, shout out to you, Chicago couponer, I think was the first one to find the off-white toddlers at Burlington, I think. And I know, where is he? Maximo, yeah, Maximo finds. I also have his photo in here. So at first that one came out and people were like, there's no way these are there. I can't see it happening. People are, again, mixture of like, I don't know why people go through the full thing of photoshopping anyway, but this whole thing, and I was like, look, if they're true, people are going to start finding them, they'll post them, and it's going to happen. And sure enough, it did. So Maximo finds, and Ross Shallington, shout out to you, and Adriana. So there you are, Chicago couponer on there. Now, there's a couple of things, though, to look at. You know what? Let's complete the power ranking. So there's all 5 of them. And D's Discounts, TJ Maxx, Ross, Marshalls, Burlington still at number 1. And now we'll talk about and go back into the toddlers and some things to look at. And we're going to look at the listings. So we got to break it down even further. Flooded past District Deals. So let's go back. Now, Ross Shallington, looking at the photo, the thing that I noticed here, 3C. So 3C, Maximo finds also at 3C, and they are the Vault colorway. Now, if you go down, so Adriana's post, we have, I think you can play the video. I couldn't see this one, but this one was an 8C, and the black one being a 6C, $24.99. Why is that important? So 8 and 6, I think 6 is the smallest size that have the actual Air Force One bottom. So the bottoms are different. And if you go back to the 3C, it's more of just like a little slip-on toddler, baby shoe. It's totally different from the bottoms. And that's going to play a difference here. Regardless, you should be over 100 plus, 120, 140, way over 100, but the lowest I've seen it was 100 for any of these. But you're in really good shape when you have something at 6, 8, and 10C, all those. Let me see. You can hang these around your neck like a gold chain. Let me see. Check that out. I searched for these and found them. Time to flip them. Thanks for the heads up, Miss Cherry Baby. So let's go to eBay right now. And when I typed this in, I really wanted to see what was going on. Like, who else has these? What are they selling them for? And Style Code didn't really show me much, so I just typed in the full thing, and it looks like Volt. So 99, buy it now, free shipping. 109, 149, but on bid at 99. 99 again, 149. So 3C, 4C, 3C. What was this one? Also a 3 and a 3. Now keep going down. Look at the difference. So now, of course, this one also being black. This is 8C 195, 3C at 119, 10. Oh, that's 3C 449, which of course is just listed 170, 374, and that is it. So there's not many at all. 11 results, period. Toddler, that's including Volt and black. Let me go to solds. 115. So this guy with the car photo, I actually sent him an offer and he did not take it. I was hoping that since, you know what, he just got into the car, he probably doesn't really care a whole lot, maybe he'll let them go for cheap. But no, he didn't. But I did send an offer. Best offer accepted, and more than likely he accepted like I think he said 100, like 100 or 105 was the lowest he would go, so it's probably what he took. 137 2C, man, small. 178 with box. With box also changes everything, but we look at it, that is it. There's no other ones on here. So if I go back and go to whoops, what's actually listed right now? The car photo guy. I know they're always out there. When I go back here, 3C and that stuff, I can see that more than likely you'll sell for over 100 plus. But I do think that this 149 range, I do like that. So if you're one of these, I would probably bump that up to 150. Just because, I mean, you don't have a lot of competition. I don't know how many are really out there, but seeing how maybe 3 or 4 people max have really been posting them, and I've seen the same photos over and over again. Have you noticed all these new Instagram accounts that are showing like comps with the actual find? And like I've noticed that a lot of this info isn't even right. They're like, go to Ross today and find, you know, Off-White, Air Force One, like nothing. And they've been using like Maximo finds his photo like over and over and over again. And I just think that being priced at this, you can definitely go higher, higher than this $100 point. All right, let's go to, oh yeah, what we're going to talk about today. So my main topic was, like I said, I wanted to do Smash or Pass today. It's not going to happen. I am going to go to bed soon. Maybe not real soon, but definitely get some rest. But I did want to talk about just where we're at right now, sneakers in general and the sneaker market. So let me open this up. Where is oh, here we go. Okay, so there was some interesting things on here. So in case you didn't know, it's super popular right now to be a sneaker reseller. And those are all these like articles that have come up recently and different things on here, like you know, making money flipping sneakers is like passive income now. It's so easy to do. Everybody's doing it. And so I want to talk about where we're at and like maybe the future also of sneaker reselling and what to expect. Do you resell Pumas and other shoes? I do sell other shoes, not a lot of Puma, but other shoes, yes. Passive income, I know. This whole article was on a passive income main thing. I was like, how's that passive? But like I said, is the coolest thing to do. I remember when reselling sneakers in general was like so frowned upon. And even when like Urban Necessities came out and their shoes were like so high marked price that people were just like, man, what's the deal with this? And then it just slowly became acceptable and everybody was just like hey, that's just part of the whole thing. But I remember at one point, like nobody was gonna say that they were, reselling sneakers and making a bunch of money doing that. So um, this was pretty interesting. So they had the CEO of GOAT talk about where they're at right now as far as like, reselling. And it says, this is their quote: "We do see retail and resale merging. It's not just about flipping shoes anymore. People are coming to us now to buy sneakers, period. Proof can be found in the 25% of the company's inventory that are general release sneakers offered at or below retail price." And if you noticed, of course, a lot of the apps, all of them are showing below retail price stuff now. So like, Jordan 11 snakeskins, or the Tinker threes, or all that now are like on their own separate page to go to below retail. So if you thought that Foot Locker, Finish Line, and all these couldn't compete before with all these other aftermarket sneakers, imagine now they can't even beat like the lower prices because everybody else is selling it, way below retail price. So how are they even going to win in this whole battle? They're not. I mean, Foot Locker and Foot Action, man, that is really, really tough. So let's go to the next one. Says this guy had just his input on what's going on right now and the market crashing. So the way brands can crash the market and destroy this would be with mass supply, but that will never happen because they will all go out of business because every product would be infinitely supplied, which can happen. Like, remember we had that too, where people are like, I have an infinite supply of things. There's no such thing. Tastemakers will always want stuff that's scarce, that other people don't have. Brands can actually crash the market. Well, I guess we can talk about that, yes or no. But this is going to be a real transitional year for the resale industry, and it will be interesting to see how this plays out over time. He concludes. Infinite supply of Levi's and RBX. We have seen that. But I think that let's take Bread Force, for example. They did make way more than some of the other sneakers out there. But you look at the supply and demand. Do people want Crimson Tint ones, or do they want Bread Fours? And even though they made probably double the amount of Crimson Tint ones, it's like, that's what they want, is the Bread Fours. That's what the demand is at in that shoe. So that's why they're all gone and they sold out, even though there was way more than that. Josh Weber is the worst people in business I've ever seen. Well, we've seen we've seen how some of these shoes have really tanked. And even at this point, eBay, a lot of the eBay prices are now higher than a lot of the apps now, because a lot of the kids that are coming into the apps, they want to make even quicker money. But with eBay, some of the patient sellers, like I've shown you guys for like the LeBron I Promise, people paying 250, 260, 270 on eBay, even though on the apps they're at like 160. eBay now is like higher, and which is good. I mean, it's better for us, for the people, if you can get the right buyers to pay on eBay compared to the apps. But people are going to look at what's easier for them, right? If they can just go on their app and sell it quickly, they don't have to take photos, they don't have to put anything in description, they don't have to build up a right amount of feedback for people to trust them and go through, maybe paying through PayPal and other things, then they're not going to do it. They just want to go for whatever's going to be the easiest way possible. And for me, though, like, what does that mean for Ross, Marshalls, Burlington, and these, off-price, off-chain stores? Obviously, they're doing well. They're building more Marshalls and Burlington and Ross all over the place. But I thought it was funny, though, on like how this whole cycle turns and how much we actually do need Foot Action and Foot Locker. So here's my half-assed chart, right? We start off with a shoe, Air Max 97, the one I got at Burlington with little sparkly things here and there, right? It goes to Foot Action, at 170. MSRP 170. Now, let's give it a couple of months. 139.99. We're going to knock that price down $40, 139. They're still not necessarily moving. They have some overstock. Months later, it's going down to Ross, Burlington, Marshalls. $59.99 is now what the price is for the shoe, even though they were at Foot Action, what, months? Oh, Coal City Loot, $5. Appreciate that. So Lauren's here in the house. And so $59.99. Thanks, Lauren, for the $5. And then we have someone like Hustlebee picks them up, right? $59.99. And here he is. He's holding the shoe. And then he flips them again on eBay for, let's say, $159.99. And then we have the happy customer that bought them off eBay for $159. This full little circle that it just goes around. But I think that we also just forget about how crucial this part is right here. Because Ross, Burlington, Marshalls, they do need these stores to fail at these products so that they can get them to get them down to these stores. I mean, Nike will also have a bunch of stuff they haven't moved yet either. But it's curious. I mean, it's just curious in this whole thing on how this stuff doesn't move. Now, I wanted to go back also. Let's go to Champ's website, right? Let's see where they're at. So I literally just got this from this site. So $139.99, the same shoe we got at Burlington. I think I posted this video like 3 weeks ago. 5, 6, and 6.5 is what they have left, and they have nothing left here. Now, this is what also isn't helping them, period. Like, look how many colorways there are of this. Air Max 97, 18 more colors available, right? And all women's. How long is it going to be, before we see this shoe at Ross and Burlington? Let me see. This one, this one's already went down, 129. I'm pretty sure someone's already seen this one. 139 at Burlington. Let me see. 170 pure platinum. I mean, how many colors do we really need in this shoe? So we'll always have, like more shoes coming into these stores, which is better for us. District deals, $10, NyQuil fund. That's exactly where it's gonna go. So I can get 110% better. I need to go out there and source. Let me see. I've yet to see the Air Max 97. Let me see. Never do variations. That's from Hustlebee. Can you get a Jordan Legacy size 9.5? Man, pretty sure there's some legacies on here. And Burlington, we've been seeing the kids at Marshalls, and Nike Outlet has had a lot of them too. Let me see how many of them here. And I think also made me think about the Foamposite. So we saw our 4th Foamposite color, right? How many of them also are out there? So Foot Locker, we have the floral one. This one at $230. We have this, I don't know what this is. Obsidian metallic gold grain. They're just making up stuff. $230. A lot of them left. And look, there it is. Particle beige. $230. They have an 8.5 left. And yeah, these are the ones, of course, at Ross for $49. So I wonder what other Foamposites are going to come out next, but you can double check on these sites and, of course, Nike outlets to see what's coming up. But we go into this full circle and shoes coming back. Let me see. Nike really doesn't understand. Kill their hype on every shoe that doesn't have history like retros. See what happened with React Element 87s. Exactly. And I think that by having, I think LeBron market also kind of killed itself by having so many different colors as well. Will, $10. He just came back from his Chicago trip. He's loaded with money and he just donated $9.99. So Will, thank you. Appreciate that. This will also go to the NyQuil fund to get me back to 120%. All right, let me go back here. So anything you want to throw in here before you go, or before we go? I know I wasn't going to stay here that long for this show. But next week, I'm going to make it up to you guys. We'll do Smash or Pass. It'll be an even longer show, hopefully. But let me get this out of the way and stop screen share. And yeah, any questions, any comments, anything you want to talk about, let me know in the chat. I probably missed some of the questions before too. Let me see. Do you usually charge for shipping on eBay, or do you offer free shipping? Most of my items are free shipping. Only some of them complete with box that are a little bit heavier, I do charge for shipping. Let me see. Hope we get better. Appreciate that. Doug the Pug and Faith. Get better soon. Sin City Sorcerer Lopez. Thanks. Ross Shallington and Steven. Thanks. Trying to get better. And hadn't been sick in a while. There was at one point for Out Hustled, I was sick all the time. And I was like, hey, I'm good to go. But for some reason, this one, bad. Greater Girl Boss. Thanks. Appreciate that. Yeah, so Sin City, we got to talk. I'll send you a DM. We can try to figure out the basketball situation. Also, let me know, too, anybody that wants to play still. I'll have a sign-up thing, and we're going to figure that out. People have asked me on the emails, do I plan to do any dumpster diving videos? I do not. Apparently, dumpster diving is like the new reselling YouTube hype. And I will not be doing dumpster diving. Imagine me and Noah to Flip It trying to dumpster dive. He's doing bathroom reviews. They got to be grade A bathroom reviews. Now you want him to jump into dumpsters? It's not going to happen. Let me see. It almost seems like we come back for a trip, you and B always get sick. I know. Things are rough. That's hilarious. Anybody else? Store's been fire this week. Larry been having insane fine week. Burlington, Vapor Max, Marshalls, Ultra Boost. There we go. Mark, dude, what? Has been fire this week on his fines. Let me see. That's hilarious. Climbing changes. Baby foams in the dumpsters. Doug the Pug. That's hilarious. Let me go back up. Do you sell Kolhan? I have Kolhan listed, but for some reason, they haven't really been selling. I've had maybe like 3 good high-end pairs for a while. Haven't sold yet. Maybe I can sell hazmat suits for all those dumpster divers. Yeah, exactly. Hazmat suits and like some little claw things also to get out in there. Let me see. Has Ross been dry this whole year for you? It's been, we've seen better times, but I don't really see it as been like super dry. I think maybe our worst driest period was probably about, you guys probably remember, I think it was like a year and a half ago maybe, where it was at least like 3-4 straight months where Ross was just like beyond dry. I think at this point I will gladly take it how it is. Thanks for advance, bro. Eugene, $10. Hey, thanks for the $10. Everybody that has donated, Eugene and Will and District Deals and Lauren, and yeah, appreciate that for the super chat. It will help rebuild me to not be sick. Let me see. How many bread fours you cop? That's a good question. That's also for a later on video when it comes to the bread fours. But I can tell you this. I will be giving away a bread four. Maybe more. Maybe. Just depends on what's going on. And also gift cards. So be prepared for that, because I did have it on the video that I will have a good major giveaway coming up this month. I'm waiting for the right time, and I will have that with some Ross Burlington Marshalls gift cards. I need to give away more gift cards than I have been. At one point, I was doing okay, and then I just like completely slacked. So I will be giving away gift cards though very, very soon. We'll be giving away free cold or flu. No, I should be though. Anything else? Let me see. What Space Jams? Oh man, where did that come from? Are you giving away, brother? No Space Jams? I don't even know. I have 2 pairs in the closet, but I can't give away those. Let me see. How much do you list price for shoes you bought for $29? Depends what the shoe is. I mean, if you bought those toddler off-whites at 29, then you should be selling them for 129. Glenn deserves Travis one. I do. I deserve some Travis Scott ones. Let me see. Maybe I'll have a chance at winning something. Yeah, I want to mix it up too. Like, I don't want to just be like, hey, coolest comment wins or something. I want it to be, maybe something for like the people that have been watching the channel for a while. Like, they deserve to be in a different, little thing there to win. Their own little group. They could win. And then maybe, because what happens is like you post a giveaway and all these like random people come in that have never seen the channel and never planned to watch the channel. And I would really hate for one of them to win. Let me see. DFW Sneaker Fan, what's up? Let me see. What's your favorite shoes in your collection? I think the bad thing is that it's going to be the typical answer that everybody loves Jordan 11s. And yes, I have Jordan 11s, but my favorite is always going to be the Pippin Up Tempos, which you guys have seen that over and over again. But Jordan 11s, I have my 12s, Jordan 3s, and now 4s, and I have 5s too. I don't know. My favorite always will be Up Tempos, which is a non-Jordan. We'd all deserve Travis Scott. Yes, very true. Have you been seeing some of the Sierra Trading Post finds? Yes, I have seen that. And I don't have one. I don't have that store in Texas, period. So Sierra Trading Post, though, if you have one, definitely check that out. It's almost like there with like Gabe's, right? Like some people have them in your area, some don't. But if you do, go check it out. And there's probably some good 270s out there. How many of Hustlebee's shots are going to be blocked during the basketball game? Hustlebee has got to be on the court, period. And he better play because he was like iffy about it. He better be on the court, ready to play, ready to go. So push him to play. That's all I can say. All right. As kids say, it's a vibe. All right. I think we're done. I'm going to get better. And next week will be a way better show, smash or pass. And yeah, so we're good to go. And let me know on the Travis Scotts. You guys pick them up. Keep me updated. Tag me, if you will, on IG. And we can do a shout out on those. So thanks. Appreciate it, guys. Go out and get it.